Ladies and gentlemen, we have a great treat for you now from Mosaic Theater Company of DC in residence at the Atlas Performing Arts Center. I just want to ask you a question first. What is a mosaic? Anybody can tell me in 5 words or less, what is a mosaic?
Tiles.
Tiles. What else is a mosaic? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. An assemblage of pieces, splintered pieces, shards of life. Every city in this nation is a mosaic, and our country is one great mosaic. And now here today on 8th Street, ladies and gentlemen, some taps and some tales, Bill Grimmette and Baakari Wilder.
This is a story that's called Yasikin Anawikin in the land of the Yukonauts. Who knows what a Yukonaut is? Oh, you're going to learn today. You see, there was this little child about your size. Yeah, her name was Josie. But Josie didn't like her name. And every time her mother said something to Josie, Josie would frown up, roll up her eyes, roll or lift his head. But I shake, I don't, I won't. I ain't ashamed, I don't want. No, I ain't ashamed, I don't want. That I can't signifies an I cannot infection from exposure to the Yukonaut disease. She said, what? That I can't signifies an I cannot infection from exposure to the Yukonaut disease. You can help me out. The I can't signifies that I cannot infection from exposure to the Yukonaut disease. The child's mother said, well, I got it, but what are we going to do about it? He said, let me tell you, you need to give me that child. I'll take her all the way back to Africa. And I will rename, I will reclaim that disease. And when I send her back, she'll be better than new. And they travel all the way to Africa. Go ahead and show them how they travel. From now on, your name will be Yasikin Anawikin. And she said, huh? He said, your name is Yasikin Anawikin. And she said, I don't like that name. He said, that's because you don't know what's behind it. He said, you just do this. You take that name, and whenever you feel like you want to do something that you cannot do, you say that name, and you'll get all the power in the universe. And she said, no. He said, try. She grabs that boulder, and she pushes, and the boulder doesn't move. So she says, Yasikin Anawikin. And she takes her hand and puts it on that boulder, and before she can even touch it, pew, boulder goes all the way across the lawn. Josie began to walk with great pride, her head in the air, with a rhythm that you had never heard before, you had never seen before. She was proud of her new name. And she was telling everybody, my name is Yasikin Anawikin. Yes, that is your name. Yes, I can. I know I can. Remember, the character behind the name is much more powerful than the characters that spell the name. That is the sound of Yasikin going back to the land of the Yukonauts. And he gets all the way back. And he walks in and says to his mother with his head hanging high, my name is Yasikin Anawikin. And I've come back to the land of the Yukonauts to banish them all the way back to the land of never again. I stepped on the pen and the pen bit. And here's the way that story went.